Okay, hello everyone, welcome. Today is Saturday the 16th of March. This morning I have been cleaning some screens, you'll have seen, but I've been waiting on some parcels and the most exciting parcel of the day has arrived. I'm so excited, I can't wait to open this. My day has actually been pretty all to pot. I had planned to basically spend the day editing and getting stuff done while waiting for this parcel to arrive, but that didn't happen. It is the iPhone 15 Pro. For the first time in my life, I actually own the most up-to-date phone. Almost. I know it's not the Pro Max, but like it is the most up-to-date current iPhone. This is the iPhone 11 and I'm almost kind of scared to show you the state that this phone is now in. Look at the cracks along the side here. This is all on the case, to be fair, especially down the side here. It has been dropped on the floor at so many gigs. It is just well loved, okay? And it has done its service, it has done me well, but this phone only has 64 gigabytes of storage. So it has been a massive hindrance for me in terms of content creation, in terms of not being able to film stuff or capture stuff because I just don't have the storage. The reason I bought this, and I am one of those people now that I am actually very much invested in trying filming on an iPhone, purely because the size of this thing. Look at how small this is and how easy it is to hold and take with me wherever I am, which is my biggest kind of like thing when filming on the go. I needed a new phone and apparently iPhone 15 Pro, Pro Max, the cameras, the shit you can do within the film, is there not like a new flat profile, ProRes or something like that? Like I have done some research, I just off the top of my head I don't want to say something and get it wrong. I'm very excited. Right, we need to actually like start setting this up. We need to get the phone case on it because like I'm just gonna hold it for a minute like this and just appreciate how pretty it is. It does feel like there is a case on it, which I don't love. Let's actually set this thing up now. Ooh, hello. Hello there. Such a grey day in Glasgow today. Honestly, I had such good plans of, you know, filming during the day and it being nice and light and pretty, and no, it's grey and miserable. But we're sitting here because I also need to stay near my phone charger because my phone was away to die while we continue setting this up. Bring you in a little bit. I am trying to get back into vlogging. In case that wasn't obvious, as today's attempt has gone so poorly, it is definitely harder than I anticipated, just trying to do something I used to do so often. I'm trying to learn that habit back. It's not as easy as it once was. There's a lot more fear coming back, there's a lot more pressure, I feel like, and there's a lot more responsibilities and things going on. There's a lot more in my life that just takes up a lot more of my time, but there's also just a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be taking up my time that does take up my time. And I just want to be better at trying to manage that and make time for the things I want to do. And like I have been doing that, like I have managed to fly the drone. I went and did my first flight. Well, I tried to do my first flight in January and the day I went there was kids. Like loads of kids about this place and I was just like, nah, there's kids, and there was like another photographer about and I was like, nah, I'm not flying the drone here if there's other people about. Like I kind of just made that decision. I was like, no. I'm still quite anxious doing it around people. I want to wait until nobody's about. So I didn't fly the drone that time in January. I went back in February to the same location and I flew it then. This is where we're gonna fly. I'm fucking terrified. But I feel calm. I was so chuffed. I managed to do 2 small flights because I only have 2 batteries, and on my second flight I actually flew it into this building, which was incredible. The sensors were going off like mad because obviously it was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're inside a building, we can detect that there was walls around us, we're gonna crash. I was like, no mate, we're fine. But yeah, it was really cool. And then as I flew out of the building and I was gonna go up and around to kind of like showcase that side of the building because it was really cool, I flew into a tree which was scary as fuck because that tree was quite tall and I was not gonna get that back if it got stuck in the tree. But luckily the way it flew into the tree, it kind of flew in and then like dropped a little bit and then like flew out again, and I was like, oh my god, my drone, it's just so talented. Yeah, I managed to fly it that time, which was great. I'm really proud of myself for that.
I've said it before in the podcast, just don't fucking give up. What's the point? Don't give up. Make your surroundings fit what you want to do. There shouldn't be any pressure.
Is it too soon to have a monster? I'm having a monster. Oh, Jesus. Right. Oh. Hello, everyone. It is the following weekend. It is Saturday the, I want to say 23rd of March. Hang on. Oh. That actually caused a ringing in my ear. I've been reviewing the vlog footage that I filmed last weekend, and I realised it just tails off because of the new phone. And I didn't finish cleaning off my screens, which I really meant to do. I just, things got away from me. But I did pick up my vinyl cutter on Monday, which was super exciting. But I haven't done anything with it. It's actually just sitting underneath the counter right here. It has been since Monday, but today I'm going to be setting that up. But that's not going to be in today's vlog because what this vlog is going to entail is actually footage that I found that I filmed back in February of me editing the video that I filmed for the Jungle Cats when I filmed their gig at Audio, just as a little bit of an addition to this vlog because there's not a lot going on and I'm trying to get back into vlogging, so we gotta piece something together here. Where am I looking? When did I film this? What folders? And there we go, Jungle Cats. So we got my project here, and as you can see, all the thumbnails are landscape. They're mostly all portrait. There's the few odd clips that I'll film in landscape, but majority of the people want their content vertical. So I highlight all of it, right click, quick actions, rotate left. You gotta wait a while because it's rotating all the clips. But it just makes life so much easier because then you're not having to go in and manually change all of the attributes. I'm sure there's probably a way to actually do it, like interpretate the footage, but I find this easier because I can then just double click on it when it's in Premiere and it'll be the right way around in the source panel, and it just makes life easier. That's a really nice shot. I've not looked at any of the video footage yet, so I'm really intrigued. Yeah, that was just a nice shot of them getting ready. That's good. That's a good sign. Oh, okay, right. All the clips have rotated. So now I can drag them in. So that's good. That's grand. We can now start going in. So like, as you can see through my workspace, I've got 2 timeline spaces here. So basically what I'll do is I'll start a new sequence. 1080 by 1920. Vertical. We'll go back to that video bin. I don't know why this one hasn't flipped. We'll just start on this one. And we basically scrub through until I see something I like. Bit too much camera movement there. That's nice. That's nice. Does it get better? Yeah. Just about there. I think if I did a little bit of warp stabilization, I feel like that's a nicer movement here than it is there, because it's a little bit more balanced. So all I do is I go in, just before the shake, out, little comma, that brings it down into the timeline. And it was bang on 2 seconds. And there we've got our first rough cut clip. What I'll also do is I'll go in and I'll name this sequence. I always forget to do this. I'll just say rough cuts. Because it's just the nice bits of each clip that I think I'll use. Essentially, is what we're doing here. You should really probably do this with audio, in case you're looking for any audio bites as well, but I'm not right now. Oh, and I do a sneaky little transition. Do I do it again to make it a bit more smoother? We can see. In. And out. We'll keep it in. We'll see if we end up using it. Alright, I think this is when they're about to start playing. Yeah, we got the nod, we've got me getting all set up. So yeah, I'm gonna sit and go through all this footage. So we're gonna crack on. We're just gonna get to work. We're just gonna get the edit done. Okay. Ugh. Fuck. Right. Normally, I don't like wearing my hoodie when I'm vlogging, but I'm really cold and I just need to get back into work mode like as soon as possible. Do we screen record again? How much space is this taking up? Look, it's Pikachu. He's just chilling. Like a villain. My flat's well cute. I need to show you guys my flat more. It's taken me a while to get it to where I like it, but got a wee Monstera plant. I had to take a few dead leaves out of her yesterday. I was quite sad about that. And then I love this Killstar banner. As I say, till death do us party. It's a bit of a nuisance when I do work calls though, because I'll be sat at my desk and you do just get half of that banner in the background, which is kind of inconvenient. Oh my God, it's 29 minutes past and it's still saving this bloody screen recording. So what do I need to do? I need to go and find the Jungle Cats, maybe on YouTube. Would you look at that? That was easy. Okay, so we've got 4 songs to pick from. We've got Gone, Creatures, Reactions, and Found. But what we're trying to find here, that's a nice, like, bit. Okay, so that one could work. Right, so we've got one of their songs. That's a potential. I like to go for a few, just because it's easier once you bring it in to edit. So Gone seems to be the latest song they've dropped. Found seems to be the one that has the most views. We will click on Gone first because it's the latest song and maybe they'll want that featured more because it's the latest one. Well, I do remember listening to this before when I did listen on Spotify to kind of get a vibe of how they were going to be before I went to the gig. I don't know if that's going to work for the edit. It just felt too slow, and for the footage I've got, I want to keep the edit quite bouncy. This might be their biggest song, going by the music video and going by how many Mark Sharp visuals I do follow. This is what happens. I end up stalking Attilia. Well, well, well. Ooh, some of these look fucking sick. Man, this guy's done heaps. To Kill Achilles? I know that name too. Damn, this guy's good. This guy's good. Well, I've found out who my competition is. But no, it's not even competition, it's just somebody to be inspired by, in that sense of like, this is somebody who's successfully done what I want to do. So of course I like to look at their catalogue and see how much they've managed to produce from working with somebody I'm working with, you know, where they've gone. I've not really been paying attention to the song, not gonna lie. This has parts of him singing, which is actually quite handy. I'm also going to download this one because I think this one could work quite well. Right, let's start a new sequence. Main seek. 1080 by 1920. And we're just going to drag main seek down under here. So this is how I like to edit. I get my rough cuts, my selects, McDonald's selects if you will, and then I have my main seek at the bottom here. And I think I might have mentioned before when I'm going through, sometimes I'll drag certain clips up in the timeline if I like them a lot and I know I want to feature them in the main edit. Particularly like opening scenes or closing scenes. This is a closing shot, which I definitely want to use, so we're going to drag that in already. I'm hoping that the edit's not going to be more than, we're going to aim for, where's that? 39 seconds. Right, let's start with, this is the reaction song intro. Let's just take that in. Let's just see how, if we build that one, so that's Found, so this is reactions. If we build that song, how does that look? Let's sync these two, if it will sync. It probably won't. Worth a shot. Where's the chorus in this? Because I don't really want it to start at the start of the song, because it's a bit slow. We'll have the intro. This next song's called Reactions. We're gonna do a quite heavy edit here, so we're gonna add a cut. We're gonna cut all of that because we don't need it. I'm just gonna bring this straight to the beginning. We might even mask the audio here, so this won't actually be the first shot we see. We'll just use the audio from the bottom here, and we might get him saying, "We hope you enjoy it." The crowd cheering. It'll probably cut to another shot. And then I want to see how I'm gonna, and now I need to see how the music is gonna work. So let's Let's lock this layer, let's unmute this layer, and let's see what part of the song we want to use. Be nice if I could go from that. Maybe. No. You gotta be really careful picking your points where you start and stop in a song, I feel like. See, I like how that chorus ends. I think that's how I wanted it, wasn't it? But let's listen for the second chorus to see how that one ends and how the build-up before that one is. Because sometimes going for the second chorus is more bouncy, I feel. So you want to highlight that one more because there's more going on. Or a different drop. Or the one right before the end. I don't know. Again, I'm someone who's figuring out. See, this one actually has a nice end, which I can do something with. And it just feels a little bit more highlighty, I feel like. But we obviously don't want it to be 120 long, so where do we want it to start from? I might have found the start point, hang on. Because this is where the... I don't know if this song will work. This reaction song intro, we're just gonna delete that and we're just gonna paste that there. Because that's technically like a draft of doing something for reactions, potentially. Also, I need to hit save. I always forget to do that. Right, main sequence, we're starting. Again, I don't think we are gonna use that song. What song fits the vibe of the footage is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, the songs are beautiful, I just don't know where to cut and where to edit towards. I want to go with reactions because that's the one I'm drawn to. Oh, it's got to be reactions. I figured it out, guys. All I had to do was just chuck the track underneath the rough cuts and just see, without editing, which one flows better. And in terms of like tempo of like what majority of my footage, it looks like it matches up. Obviously it doesn't, but like it looks like it does. It fits the vibe, majority of the footage that I've got. So I feel like in terms of like creating a flow that just fits, I'm gonna go with reactions. So, but I don't think I'll do the whole, I might still have that wee intro because I think that's quite cute. But where the song will start, anyone's guess. So let's just bring it back in. Whee! Let's take away that, because I don't think that was helping me. I think I just need the full track, and I just need to, like, find... I think it was kind of, like, here, maybe? Yeah, let's go from here. See how it sounds if I just take it from there. That works kind of well. I mean, it's not supposed to, but that's what I like, when you just fucking start getting something and it works. Amazing. Right, okay. It's a way to turn 6 o'clock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop screen recording because I don't want to like absolutely fucking ruin my storage situation I've got going here. But I'm going to work solidly for however long I can. As much as I want to film it, I feel like I just need to focus because we've worked together for enough time that I feel like I can do this without you. I might chuck you in the background, but I'm gonna try and ignore you at the same time. Right, it's 6 o'clock. Goodbye. I actually don't know if I'm in focus or if you can even see me. Hang on. I've spent way too long on this. Oh my god, I only have 2 minutes left of footage. Fuck's sakes. I need to go dump this SD card soon. I have done another hour. I'm actually quite surprised. Quite happy with the progress I've made. Basically, I've got a 37 second main sequence. I found a YouTube tutorial on how to echo fade the end of the song. I feel like I've got a nice variety of shots between all of the band members. I feel like I've got quite a nice vibe, good flow. As I watch it a few more times, I'll start to get a bit more of a feel, thinking if I'm missing some shots or if there's quite similar shots or if I feel like there could be a better shot for a certain part. But I'm gonna take a little break. I'll probably dump footage when I come back to it before I start editing again to like check in with the camera, I guess, maybe before I go back into deep edit. Because the next edit stage is effects and color grading, so that's quite a fun step. Okay, hope you enjoyed that little segment. Back to current March me. Like I said, last weekend I didn't finish cleaning my screens, so I do plan on doing that today because I do want to see how well that emulsion remover does on a second pass, because it did really well on the first pass, but like I want to see how well it does on a second pass, so we're gonna do that. Also, I want to set up my vinyl cutter today, however, that is not going to be in this vlog. I do want to start a kind of shop launch series, so I'm gonna have the kind of first episode me figuring out the vinyl cutter and like making stencils and stuff like that, and like that process. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that for the next one, but it will be footage that is also filmed today. Let's go clean some screens because I think that's something I can achieve right now. Then we'll take it from there. It does sometimes feel overwhelming when you have like a million things you want to do, but I really want to get this vlog out on Sunday night. Like I want it posted. I don't know why I'm picking this Sunday for some reason. I had a reason and now I can't remember why.